Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I'm here today to talk about plugins. Sitting here in my little single garage, and I drive a plug-in hybrid car. And should you buy one? See? Plug it in. This is a 220, no difference. Looks just like the 110s. I don't know why they don't look any different. But I have a 220 charger. I have a plug-in hybrid. And should you buy one? And I thought I'd do this because a lot of people ask me, would you still buy one? With what I know today and how everything works, I absolutely, just like in the headline, save your money. Do not buy a plug-in hybrid car. Do not pay the extra money. I drive a C-Max plug-in. I was going to buy a Ford Escape plug-in. Couldn't get one. This is over a year ago. Couldn't get one. They said they could get it to me by December, but my good friend at Metro Ford said there is no way you're having this by December. And thankfully, I listened to him, got the normal Escape hybrid, and let me tell you, it's a fantastic car. I know all you Toyota fans out there are going to talk about the Toyotas, but the Escape's better by far, and it's less money. So, I don't know, less money, go further for less money. Right now, price of gasoline is $1.35 a liter. What? Yeah, $1.35 a liter. And you get 5.5 liters per 100. Do the math. It's wonderful. So, should you buy a plug-in hybrid car? And the answer is no. They do not, repeat, do not have any amount of distance that will make you happy. Not at all. So, what do you mean? It won't make, I can plug it in. I can go 50 kilometers or I can go 60 kilometers. Nope. The average plug-in hybrid car, mine goes 30 kilometers. Every now and again, if the weather's perfect and I don't need any heat and I don't need any air conditioning and the wind's blowing in the right direction, I can get 35 kilometers. And let's not be going up any hills or down, downhills are good. But if you go down a hill, you're going to have to go back up. So, nope. Plug-ins suck. Mine goes 30 kilometers. I love it. I actually had one day in the last year where having a plug-in hybrid car actually survived the whole day. Not 10 minutes. Because honestly, I have the opportunity to plug in mine all the time. And there are days I plug it in and charge it 3 times a day. 3. I will go somewhere and come back, I'm at 0. I'll go somewhere and come back, I'm at 0. I'll go somewhere and come back, I'm at 0. No, that wasn't a glitch in the video. That was me saying it 3 times. And I plug it in. And I fully charge it. Now, I don't know what this does to the battery. I'm sure it'll wear it out. But it's a 2014 C-Max, which they should never stop making. That would be a full electric car by now, and everyone would buy them, and they'd be going 600 kilometers on a charge. So let's talk about what is out there in 2021, 2022, and what can you buy? Just out of curiosity, even though I've told you, don't buy it. But like me, even though people said don't buy a plug-in electric, or a fizz, a hiv, hivs, fizz, hives, fives, heaves, PHEV apostrophe S, plug-in hybrid EV. Okay? Fibs. Let's call them fibs, because they're fibbing. They're lying to you about what they can do, how long they go, where they're going to charge them, how you're going to charge them. All you need is a 110 outlet, charge it overnight. But I'm going to tell you, why would you plug it in and charge it overnight? It's not going to cost you anything. You know, they're 15 kilowatt batteries and at 10 cents a kilowatt hour. It's $1. But you're not going to go that far. And you're like, I'm paying $1 to go that far? Wow, gas is $1.35, 40 a liter. So number 10 of the plug-in hybrids is the Toyotas. The Toyota Plus Prime. Where I live, you cannot buy this car. I went down to the Toyota dealership today, the filming of this video, and this is what it looks like. Here you go. They didn't have any. They didn't have any. And they weren't even interested in selling me one, to be honest with you. They wanted to sell me this number 2 car. The number 9 car is the Honda Clarity. I was interrupted. Where was I? I don't know. Number 9. Honda Clarity. Again, went down to the Honda dealership today. This is what a Honda Clarity looks like. Not a bad looking vehicle for you Honda owners out there. Didn't have one. Weren't interested in selling it to me. Next up, the Subaru Crosstrek plug-in. A friend of mine is a huge Subaru person and would have bought one of these. Again, not one at the dealership. They were interested in selling me one though, and they were very nice. Said you have to order it and wait. When would it come in? Maybe a year. Then I went down to where they sell minis. This was a very, very, very interesting. They wanted to sell me anything but one of these. Okay? Apparently, the mini Countryman Cooper is coming out in a plug-in hybrid. You know, that's what they say. But, you know, with the roof rack. The plug-in part, maybe 20 kilometers if you're lucky, and in fact, you're just wasting your money. Don't do it. Buy the hybrid. Hybrids are good. Hybrids are great. You're going to love driving them. The next one that comes up on my list is the Hyundai Ioniq plug-in. A friend of mine has one of these and is a very nice car. Just buy the hybrid. Save your money. Don't bother with the plug-in part. Next up is the BMW Series 3 plug-in. Again, I was down there. They don't have any. Didn't want to sell me one. Just wanted to sell me a normal. In fact, they didn't even know what I was talking about. That's the crazy part. And I was nice, you know. But I left. I wasn't there that long. I said, nope, only want to see a plug-in one. Nope, they don't want to sell me one. Next up, Chrysler Pacifica. I didn't even know Chrysler made hybrids until I saw a video about a Jeep hybrid going up a hill. And that electric part going up a hill, gee, lasted 3 or 4 minutes. But they do make a Chrysler Pacifica hybrid. And they talk a lot about how far it'll go. And, and in fact, on this thing I got printed off here, 2.9 liters per 100. E-liters. So, what is that? You're going to get 2.9 liters per 100 on a tank of gas? Plug it in once? No. You're going to be lucky to get 30 kilometers out of this thing. And these plug-in hybrids, as far as I'm concerned, are stopgap cars. They're not making full electrics to go 500 kilometers on a charge. Do not waste your time. I live in a cold climate. It's cloudy and cold out today. I'm in the garage. It's kind of cool. A couple more degrees, you'll be able to see my breath. Number 2 is a Toyota RAV4. Now, Toyota RAV4 hybrid comes out in a plug-in hybrid. Well, great. And I almost bought one of these because I bought a Ford Escape. Instead, it was down to the RAV4, the Ford Escape. I wanted them to be hybrids. I wanted them to be plug-in hybrids. RAV4 didn't have any hybrids on the lot. In fact, I must say they were kind of rude. Really, because I brought up Ford. Don't bring up Ford when you're at a Toyota dealership. The Toyota people don't take it very nicely. In fact, when you bring up other dealerships, when you're at a dealership, they don't know how to handle it. Compete, people. I don't know why they don't want to compete. Compete on what you have. Don't say it's inferior when it's not. Or maybe it is. But if it is, better prove it. And not the 80s where oil leaked out of the bottom of the cars. Like, come on. Compete. But people don't want to compete, they just complain. But my number 1 pick for a hybrid, a plug-in hybrid, is Ford Escape. Most people rate it number 2 because it's a Ford. And the new Escape, when I first got it, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't impressed at all. I'm used to the other Escape I had in 2007, and I really liked that car. But I kilometered it out and had to get another one. Then I got the C-Max, and I was really going to get a Toyota. I just want to let you know, I was going to buy a Toyota. But the price difference was too much. Toyota was way more money. And two, the people at the dealership pissed me off beyond belief. And I don't care what anyone says. If anyone tells you that Lincoln, the seats in the Lincoln are not very good, they haven't sat in a Lincoln. They're the most comfortable seats on the planet. But they don't make a hybrid in the Lincoln. Otherwise, we would have bought it. Because my wife loved those Lincoln seats. Anyways, there's my top list. Look down in the comments if you actually want to see them all written out in the comments down below. But please, take it from me, someone who has wasted money buying vehicles. It's kind of like a little bit of an addiction of mine that I have to go get one all the time. Total waste of money buying plug-ins. I will not be buying another plug-in. I have my C-Max. I will kilometer it out until it breaks. And then I'll trade it in or junk it or donate it or whatever I got to do. My hybrid that I currently have on the Ford Escape Hybrid, I will keep and drive. I will kilometer that out. And kilometering out means 350,000, 400,000 kilometers. And then I will get a full electric car if there is one available somewhere in the country I live in. Canada, the greatest country in the world. Those other countries are not. Ours is the best. Under $80,000. Plug-in hybrids. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Get the hybrid version. Save yourself some money. And just absolutely love going into electricity and out of electricity. And getting your 4.5 to 5.5 liters per 100. And just be really happy with that. And maybe, just maybe, by the time you kilometer that car out, they'll actually have electric cars you can afford. Because most plug-in hybrids are around $37,000 in Canada. And mine's a titanium, totally loaded out, $37,500. It was beautiful. Thank you very much. Hope to see you around. And have yourself a great week.